they had such a tie-up on the road, and we'll get a shot of that. Just the folks trying to get into the Refugio side. It was unbelievable. As Greg takes a look over there, and you see the backup of the traffic.
It's all around the stadium, Kevin. It's coming in both sides. We're having a problem here.
Schulenburg Shorthorn captains Barry Shepard, Chad Ginnert, Kevin Mark, and Stephen. And I found out on Thursday night, you know why the Horns are such a great scouting report? We've got Aaron Neon Kutzian along with James Zimmerman are going out every week somewhere different and doing the scouting report.
That helps a tremendous amount.
So we were talking about the scouting reports are done each week by Aaron Neon Kutzian and James Zimmerman. And Jeff, you know that helps out.
Oh, we definitely. The game's rolling.
Jamie Jackson at the 5, at the 10, 15, 20. Jackson outside 25, 30, and run out of bounds right there. Jamie Jackson. Tell you that Schulenburg Shorthorn football is brought to you by Holas Duncan Insurance Agency, Hugo Holas in Schulenburg, Carl Duncan in Weimar, Frank's Restaurant, Chuck Brown Ford, Double B Foods, Bubba and Karen Dagan, Don Blancett, Schulenburg Tires, Alfredo and Mildred Valenzuela, Victoria Bank and Trust, Prime Industries and W.A. Bill Fark, and Main Productions, Otto Elaine, Christy, and Aaron Neon Kutzian. Horn set up. Regulators come to the line. Dustin Bozel is the center for the Schulenburg Shorthorns. Kujay and Yerk are your guards. Segura and Dagan are the big tackles. We'll run the draw to Bradley Wright. He is stuffed in the backfield. You'll hear the roar from across the way, the Refugio Bobcats fans.
Lost his footing there, Kevin, and made a cut. A good penetration by the Refugio defensive line to make him change his direction and lose his footing.
Second down and 11 for the Schulenburg Shorthorns. Ball is at the 29-yard line as Schulenburg starts the game with the football. Second and 11 for Schulenburg. Steven Sarton, the quarterback for the Shorthorns. Raines and Wright are in the backfield. Fake, give it Sarton. Throws it, and it's cut by Jackson. Oh, what a catch by Action Jackson. Close to a Shorthorn first down.
Kevin, real close.
How did he make that catch, Jeff?
Like a Spider-Man out there with those arms and legs flying every direction.
We saw Jamie in the pregame make some outstanding catches, and it's nothing new for him. They had a very nice write-up about him in the Victoria Advocate on Thursday, Thanksgiving Day. And, you know, it's well-deserved because Jamie is a type of kid who doesn't get a lot of the attention, and he doesn't want it. I mean, hey, he's out there having fun.
But, Kevin, over 1,000 yards in receiving, that's outstanding, especially in a small school when you're not expected to have a large passing game.
They'll run the chains out. It's going to be awfully close. The Shorthorns needed the 40. They're going to be just shy by, that much.
Inches. Oh, Lord, less than an inch.
You can run a credit card through there.
Boy, that ever important spot is so important, as you saw right there. An inch one way or the other.
It's third and a short one for the Horns. We'll call it inches. Well, the Refugio Band is well known in South Texas, and they are making their noise here this evening. They probably have 150 kids in their band.
They have a big school, Kevin. They got to be right on the border for a 3A, and they're huge.
Back in the mid-'80s, they were in 3A. It'll be third down and just that much. I mean, just inches for the Schulenburg Shorthorns as we have just begun here in Victoria in the Region 4 game. There you go.
That helped.
The hard snap, Jeff. It's something that Steven has done well, and that is discipline on that offensive line.
Well, it's aggressiveness on Refugio's part. You can't take that away from them. You've got to play aggressive in this game. But we got to take advantage of that also.
The penalty will move the ball up to the 45-yard line. Shorthorns' first down of the night.
Kevin, if you can help me mark those down, I'll do my best. I get too caught up in the game a lot of times and worried about the stats and then miss the first downs.
First and 10 Horns, ball at the 45-yard line in their own territory. We've just begun, 10:30 left to go in the first quarter. Sarton will give to Bradley Wright. Outside to the 50. Bradley goes forward across to the 48-yard line.
Good job by the left side of that line, Kevin, to seal off.
Yeah, you got
Segura.
Yeah, Segura and your guards out there, Uric and Kuche, did a great job as well. It's going to be up to the 47. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up second down and 2 for Schulenburg.
And that's so important to get that big gain on the first down where they don't know what you're going to be doing the next few plays. You're not predictable.
Steven Adams far left, Jamie Jackson to the near side. Raines and Ryder in the backfield. Mark, the tight end, is to the right. We'll give it to David Raines. Gets met in the backfield, no gain, maybe lost a yard. David last week suffered, I think, a hip pointer injury in that area.
Right.
And thought he may be questionable for tonight, but he looks at full strength.
He'll be all right. He'll be all right.
It is going to be a loss of a yard. 3rd and 3 now. Ball at the Refugio 47. Or actually, it's the Schulenburg 48, I should say. Ball at the 48-yard line. 3rd down and a long 3. Shorthorns need to go across the 45. Strong right. Sarton with a fake. Does it so well. Has a man. Jamie Jackson.
And
they're all over Jamie Jackson.
Lord, where were the referees?
No call made.
No referees around the play.
And that's going to be punt time for the Horns.
Very unusual.
Horns going deep on it. And it didn't come up with the football as a good coverage out there by the secondary for Refugio. Little bump, little shove, both sides.
And it wasn't overthrown.
No, the ball would have been
there. It was a catchable ball.
Jared Schramek aboard to punt for Schulenburg. Back deep for Refugio. Chris Gonzalez and Toya Jones. Nope, it's Gonzalez and Romel Jones. Nice punt, almost blocked. It's going to hit a short horn. It'll be marked down dead right there, but the Horns will go on the defensive side as a black attack defense will try to hunker down. They've only given up 13 points in 2 playoff games.
It's going to take a stellar effort by them to keep that alive tonight. We're facing a little bit more powerful of a team, you might want to say.
Toughest test in the playoffs that we've seen, so by far.
Should be by far.
1st and 10, Refugio. Brent Thomas, the quarterback. Motion. Handed off, first man through. Kennert wraps him up. A little crossbuck. Handed off to Reggie Hollins. Hollins is good for 4 yards. Give him 5.
Give him 5.
2nd and 5. 8.5 to go in the first quarter. Schulenburg's first possession was stopped. They had to kick it away.
Counter trade took out of Schulenburg's playbook right there, Kevin.
It's 2nd down and 5 for Refugio. Their quarterback is Brent Thomas. Running backs Toya Jones and Reggie Hollins. Judd Henderson, one wide receiver. And we see Michael Brown is also at a wide receiver. And timeout is called. Brent Thomas was almost called for the delay, so you get the call timeout, first one charged to Refugio.
You don't know if that's going to be a factor in it, but it's not good to see that right away if you're Refugio.
We have 8 minutes and 9 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Schulenburg Shorthorn football is brought to you each and every week on Channel 16 by Diamond S Restaurant, Foxfire Builders, that's J.O. Renner, 10 Frame Bowling Alley, Autobahn Travel Shop, IMCO, Ken and Sherry Banks owners, Comcheck Wagner Insurance Agency, Kelly and Doris Sarton, Schulenburg Livestock Auction Incorporated, Zimmerman's Garage, Vernon and Fawn Zimmerman owners, Schulenburg Printing and Office Supplies and Sports Specialties, the Prosky families, and by Dan and Jill Tabor. 2nd down and 5 for the Refugio Bobcats. Thomas is your quarterback. Jones, one setback, along with Hollins. Thomas dropped back to pass, looking possibly for a screen. There it is. The ball is caught and the Horns will converge on Michael Brown, but he may have enough for the first down. He needed the 31-yard line, and it looks like we may have a measurement, Jeff. It could be awfully close to a Refugio first down. As the officials will bring the chains. The chains are on that side, so it's a short field.
It's going to be a big key to us to be able to put pressure on him, to not let him have some time back there.
Once again, Kevin Fishbeck along with Jeff Prosky, Greg Uola on film, and it's a first down. First down of the night for Refugio.
Good play, real good play. An equally good play for Schulenburg to stop that for only a 5-yard gain.
They do have speed. First and 10 ball is at the 31-yard line for the Bobcats. The offset eye look. May have been some movement. Last man through, not much there.
Good pursuit.
Starting still on him. Hollins goes down to the ground. And Sam Brown gave him a helmet in the kidney. That's great pursuit by the Horns defense.
Well, as we talked about earlier, us getting a big play on the first down is equally as big stopping them and not letting them get a big play on the first down.
Forward progress will be marked at the 31, so it's no gain on the play by Hollins.
Good defensive surge that time. That's what you got to count on that every time.
Second down and 10 for Refugio. Single setback, double wing formation, 2 receivers. Horns may be coming up. Bozo steps up. They'll give it. And nothing there. Barry Shepard. Ball was handed to number 32, John Kelly, the big fullback. Barry Shepard introduced himself.
Linebackers, like always, are going to play a big, important part in this game.
Give him one. It's now 3rd down and 9 for the Bobcats. You know, if you're a defensive coach, I don't like situations like this because Refugio can do anything.
Watch Jones on a little flare pass out of that wing back there. He likes to go in the flats over there.
And he is set up on the right side wing. Back to pass. Here's pressure. Ball is thrown, caught by Jones. He's not going to have the first down, though. They will mark it at the 40. Jones with the catch, a gain of 8.
Had good coverage on him. A good throw right there. A real good throw.
Well, that may be closer than I thought.
He's calling 4th down.
Okay.
Well,
and quickly, Coach Harris will bring out the punting unit.
Maybe.
You never know. Or is he just changing personnel to make it look like he's bringing out the punting unit? So Refugio will be forced to punt. It's 4th down. 5:50 left to go in our first quarter. High snap. Good punt. Jamie Jackson will take it 23-yard line. Still has not been touched by the first man. To the 30, 35, 40, driven out of bounds. We have played 13 ball games, and Jamie Jackson has not been touched by the first man down yet on a punt.
Well, it looks like both coaches are saying, hey, look, we're not going to be the one to make the mistake because more than likely whoever makes the most mistakes in this game will be the one to go home. So play it cool, make them play on their own side of the field, and don't give them any breaks.
Horns have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Kurt Bezetsny now into the ball game. First time we've seen Kurt in some time. He had the broken collarbone, and he is back under the offense on the left wing, on the left side, along with Adams. Sarton will turn, give it to Bradley Wright. Bradley pulls his way up across the 45, maybe the 46.
Look at the line of scrimmage, Kevin. Look at the push that we've got there. Boy, we got to take control of that line of scrimmage, and that 4 or 5 yard gain right there, you got to have that. You got to have that push, that push by that offensive line.
You got Dagan and Kujay leading the way. They've got 5 yards downfield, and they're still pushing their man down. Gain of 5, 2nd and 5. 5 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in our first quarter, no score. Each team has had a possession and has been forced to punt. Schulenburg on their second drive of the night. David Raines gets up to the 50, cutting his way to the 45 to the 44.
Good cut.
What a great run by David Raines gives him 10 yards and a first down. You got to give it, again, to the regulators. The offensive line, Jeff, they do such a wonderful job.
He stutter stepped just enough to let that line get their block finished and get right behind it. So you got to give him a lot of credit right there.
2 first downs for the Horns. And they have it across the 45, just shy of the 44. Their deepest penetration tonight. Defense jumps. They get back. Pitch it to Bradley. Oh, what a block! Bradley to the 30, 25, cuts it back to the 20. Oh, what a block, Jeff Prosky by Dan Dagan.
25 yards on the carry.
What a block by Dagan. He had a pancake on that block. You can add all the syrup you want. It's not going to help that pancake.
You only dream about blocks like that when you're a lineman usually.
And our offensive linemen are so big and physical, but yet so quick.
A nice combination.
Penetration number 1 for the Horns.
And another first down.
And a first down. Inside the 20 with 4:14 to go. First quarter, Horns and the Bobcats of Refugio scoreless. Chardon, the man under, gives it to David Raines. Gets away from 1 or 2, then he gets wrapped up after a short gain.
I'll give him a good 2 yards on it.
Tackle made in there by number 40, Mark Boyle, and number 60, Ray Farova. The ball is at the 18-yard line.
That guy got him by the shirt, or he'd have had a few more. You can tell he just enough grabbed that shirt to hold him back. He's still legs are turning, but David's not a real heavy guy, and he's going to have a hard time pulling away from people.
Gain of 2 yards. Ball is at the 18. Horns definitely in field goal range, but they want 6. 2nd and 8. Sarton. Oh, he can run. There's Mark. Wide open at the 10, the 5, and slips down at the 4.
Good play, though. Real good play.
Mark had a great game last week and starts off big this week. Jeff, it goes for 14 yards and another first down. Mark was wide open on the drag across the middle. And say we're going to throw the drag or the fade.
We're going to have to use Mark. They're going to be on Jamie. We know that. Everybody in the mother knows we're going to be going to Jamie.
Again, who do you key on?
Yeah.
Bezetsny far left. Jackson here to the right. Mark, the tight end right, with Raines and right in the back. But now Jamie goes motion to the left side. And we'll pitch it to Bradley. Bradley, he's going to get in. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Horns!
Horns! Schulenburg strikes first. 2:57 left in the first quarter of play. Great drive, big plays, and the Horns lead 6-0. Barry Shepard is on to try to add the extra point to the board. And again, the Horns have struck first.
We needed that, Kevin. Boy, did we need a quick start. The first start, the first drive, we looked a little tentative, like we do every week. How many times? I don't know how many times we scored in the first drive. Very few, it seems to me. Both weeks, the bowling week and last week, we didn't score in the first drive. But we got things cranked up after that.
You got that big defense out there giving you the ball right back. Snap is down, kick is up. It's good. 2 minutes and 57 seconds left. First quarter, Schulenburg Shorthorns 7 and the Refugio Bobcats nothing. So the Schulenburg Shorthorns have struck first. Jeff Prosky, something the Horns needed.
Exactly. You got to give a lot of credit to Steven Sarton on that play. A lot of those plays, his fakes were excellent. Sucking those linebackers up and drag across the middle was beautiful because of that.
He hides the ball on his hips so well.
The backs do a good job of faking the handoff and taking it back. Need a good job here on kick coverage and keep them in their end of the field.
So Shepard will kick it away. Jones is back deep. I doubt we're going to kick the ball deep.
Or to him, anyway.
Shepard. Yep, the script kick goes. It's caught at the 30, 35. Oh, he's going to seam the 40, and finally brought down the 45-yard line.
What do you do, Kevin? Do you kick it deep and have a chance of a long return, or kick it short and give him pretty good field position?
Well, you just do what you've been doing all year to get you 12-0.
I guess that's the truth.
Kendall Helgren with a return up to the 46. So the Bobcats go back on the attack while the Shorthorn defense tries to buckle down once again. Schulenburg leads 7-0 with 2:51 remaining in our first quarter of play. Offset eye look. That's a full house. Jones, not much there.
Not much there. Give him a long one on that.
Chad Ginnert and Barry Shepard. You know, Chad and I have this thing. You know, we start nicknaming him the headhunter, and on the field before, during the pregame, I'll look at him and give him the sign with a finger across the neck. If he returns, I know he's there. It's exactly what he did tonight, and he's played well. Second and long for Refugio. Oh, the man is wide open, and the ball is caught. What a fake to the 10.
Good fake.
And that's a touchdown. That is a touchdown by Kendall Helgren. And it's good for 53 yards. A great fake by the quarterback, Thomas. Helgren was wide open. That time the Shorthorns defense bit the fake and got burnt. They'll try to add the extra point here with 2:13 left in the first. Snap is down. Kick is up. It just does get through. 2 minutes, 13 seconds left. We've got a good one. Schulenburg 7 and Refugio 7. So, Jeff, after both teams do nothing on their first drives, on the second drives, boom, bang, 7-all.
Well, Coach Usman alluded to we can't let them have the big plays. They've got speed. We've got to keep everything short and make them grind out a long drive, and bang, there it went. Just what he didn't want to see.
Derek Jackson, Jamie Jackson, and Kevin Mark back deep. Shorthorns and the Bobcats were tied at 7 with 2:13 left in the first quarter.
I haven't seen anybody that open on us all year.
Something was mixed up.
Whoa.
Booming kick. It will go into the end zone. And the Horns will start at their own 20-yard line for their third possession of the night. Well, now you got the jitterbugs out. We play football.
Exactly. This is what you want. I like to see these good games.
Horns 7, Bobcats 7. 2:13 left here in the first quarter. Region 4 ball game, Region 4 semifinal ball game. Next week, the winner plays either East Bernard or Three Rivers for the regional championship. Sarton has Rains and right in the backfield. Jamie Jackson far left. Adams here to the right. Roll out. Sarton hits, he threw, and the ball is incomplete at the 35-yard line.
Good pressure by Refugio's linebackers. Just out of his reach.
Clock is stopped at 2:08 left in the first quarter. Adams went up for it, but he was also hit as he made contact.
Good play all around, Refugio.
Yeah, just a good play. We have second down and 10 at the 20. The wind kind of going against the Shorthorn, so you don't want to stall deep in your own territory. Second down. Coach David Hoosman always changing plays, always thinking ahead. Hands it to Rains. Rains has nothing.
1 yard, maybe.
That's going to get the Refugio crowd all in a frenzy. Rains is wrapped up for a gain of 1, and that's it.
We've got to make them respect our passing game and stay back and mix up those plays and don't let them come up and hit that run like they're getting safeties coming up and supporting the run at the line of scrimmage. You've got to make them respect your passing game.
It's third down and 9. Shotgun formation, 4 receivers. And we jumped. Horns moved too fast.
A lot of noise out there, and it could be a hard time having the line here in the snap.
It looked like all the receivers moved, but the linemen didn't.
Ball, yeah.
So Horns are backed up 5. Ball is at the 16. It's now 3rd and 14. Clock is stopped with 1:26 remaining in the first quarter, tied at 7. Same formation. Sarton with a screen to Raines. David can't get away, gets up to the 20. A gain of 4, and it's punt time for the Horns.
They got in there just a little too quick. You want to let them in, but that was a little too quick.
So the Horns will be forced to punt it away. And back deep will be Romel Jones and Chris Gonzalez. Schrammick to punt from his own 5. Good snap. Here they come. And it's a wobbly kick. It hits and we'll get a little help on the roll. Now it goes backwards. The Horns have to stop it at the 42-yard line. 22-yard kick for Schrammick. And Refugio, with a lot of momentum, has the football in great field position. Ball at the 42-yard line. First and 10, Bobcats. The Horns 42. I formation, wing to the right. Double tight ends.
Watch him again.
Thomas to pass. Being rushed, screen is set out. The ball is incomplete.
Well, he was open too, Kevin.
But Sam Brown has Thomas thinking because Sam got all in his face and gave him a good
throw that
lick.
ball before he wanted to because that man had nobody around him within 10 yards. I bit the fake myself.
I did too. Second down, 10 to go.
I'm looking at our linebacker saying, tackle the guy. He didn't have the ball.
Did a good job, Thomas. Is their quarterback. Split backs. Jones a wing to the right. Handed outside. Oh, it's a hand up. They run the guard around. They ran the guard around.
No, that was number 32. It was a quick dive.
Okay, quick dive to Kelly. And again, had me confused. They run their fakes so well. That's good for 12 and a first down.
Come on, defense, let's go, boys.
A good surge by that line.
And the Horns look just a little bit.
A little flat right now.
The flat, confused just a bit. That misdirection that Refugio's running is really effective. Quarterback to pass. Helgen is wide open again, but he can't catch the football.
Those fakes are good, Kevin. Boy, those fakes are good.
Helgen was wide open. The ball went off his fingertips. And second down. But again, beaten the secondary.
That's something to be worried about, I guarantee that. We got to have a big play here. We need something big to happen. Fumble, interception, something. He's got time where he can look over his receivers and not have to make a hasty throw.
Second down and 10. I look, wing right, tight end to both sides. Hand it off. Nothing there. Brian Valenzuela, Ricky Hernandez, and Barry Shepard wrap up number 22 for Refugio with Reggie Hollins. So it's third and 10. Well, you're kind of in 4-down territory here.
Oh, yeah. I would think so.
The ball is at the 29, just shy of the 29.
I don't know if you're looking at field goal range with them. I don't know what their kicker's got.
That's the end of the first quarter. Our score, the Schulenburg Shorthorns 7, the Refugio Bobcats 7 after 1 here on Channel 16. So the Horns defense faces 3rd and 9. They try to hold here. You want a big play by your defense, a sack, a play drop for a loss.
Positive. You got to, or if it is minimal.
3rd and 9, Refugio. Thomas to throw. Looking deep. Throws that ball. It's wobbly. Starting. Intercepted in the end zone.
Just what we talked about, Kevin. We had to have the big play. not a pretty pass.
You could tell that one was going to be intercepted because that was a duck. That was wobbly, and it was very ugly. And
Well,
Stephen just scooped it up.
I think was that Sarton or was that Jackson made the interception?
It was Sarton.
Sarton? The jump ball back there. I guess they're figuring on their athletic ability of Jones to get up above that, but the pass was short.
Yeah, and Stephen just made the inside move and took it away. In Thomas's defense, he was heavily rushed. So the Horns get the turnover, and let's see if they can't turn it into some points. We're at 7-all. We've just begun the second quarter. First turnover of the night. First and 10 Horns at the 20-yard line. Pitch it. David Raines. Nice block. 20, 25, at the 30, on the 35, the 40, and run out of bounds.
Good block.
Toya Jones with a big hit.
Good block by Hujay downfield. Number 68 put a pancake on one of the defensive backs.
Is there Kujay again? Kujay's going to be a fast food cook with all those pancakes. Hey, that's a big gain there for...
28 yards.
Yes, sir. David Raines showed the power, showed the speed to hit the hole and make the right decision. First and 10 Horns. First down, by the way, Jeff. The counter trade to Raines, or to Wright, he's met for no gain.
I'll give him one.
A little talk going on between Segura and James Hayward. That's a sophomore talking to a senior. Not very smart, young man.
Number 9?
Yeah.
He's a ball player. Newsman said you got to watch him on defense. He is something else. And Lord, only a sophomore. Can you imagine what he's going to turn out?
6 foot, 210.
He's already good.
Gain of 2 for Wright. It's 2nd and 9. Quick screen out to Jackson. Jamie with a move to the 40, 35, 30. Oh, nice spin. Still on his feet. Still on his feet. Still on his feet.
Did you see the move he put on Jones?
Toya Jones, meet Jamie Jackson. And while you're there, pick up your shoes because they went off. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. 28 yards. And if you're Toya Jones, you're going, my goodness. Jamie Jackson with another great catch and run. You can't
Maybe he
replace.
doesn't have the speed as Jones has, but he's got the moves.
You can't replace speed and shake and bake. Horns driving at the 23. Pitch it to Raines. He's in jail. And celebrating is Omar Salazar. And he made a good play. Salazar Sr. Second down and long for the Horns. Back to the 28, 2nd and 15. Pitch it to Raines. Trying to go outside, he just can't.
Got the original line of scrimmage back.
That's it, gain of 5. So now it's 3rd down.
4-down territory, as we talked about, or a field goal maybe. We're in field goal range with Shepard.
Either way.
Got to get some points out of this somehow.
9:55 left first half, tied at 7. Horns have the football at the 24-yard line. Derek Jackson was here, now he's come out. That's a sophomore that has 6 carries for 140 yards, something like that. Been tough. Raines and Wright. Reverse. And Jackson trying to find the outside. Oh, it's a pass. It's intercepted by Toya Jones. This man can fly. This could be trouble. Jones at the 30, cutting his way, and then it's brought down from behind. Jackson is a quarterback.
I don't think he saw him, Kevin.
No. The man, Jackson, just got hit when he threw, and he underthrew him bad. And
he didn't bite on that. Jones didn't bite on that a bit.
Jones made the big interception. Well, Hoosman, Coach David Hoosman, another trick.
Yeah. Haven't seen that all year.
So each team is throwing an interception.
Well, you got to ask the defense to do it again. Stop it up.
It is 1st and 10. for Refugio. Movement early. Nothing called. Hand up is straight up the middle.
I'll give him a long one on that.
That's Kelly. Refugio is so quick, and they carry out their fakes so well. It's tough to find out who's got the football. And it's very tough for us, and we're way high. We should be able to see anything. How do you like to be down on the field? Second down and 8. 8:55 to go, first half, tied at 7. I formation. Thomas will pitch it.
Oh, he's got room.
Hollins with room. Shepard missed him. Still on his feet. Bozel missed him. Sarton brought him down. First down. A gain of 17. And a first down for the Refugio Bobcats. That's Hollins, number 22. Eric Aiding into the ball game at defensive end. And Jared Schromick will come out. Ball at the 48-yard line in Horn territory. I look again for Refugio. First man through. Still on his feet.
Yard. He crawled about 3 yards.
Hollins again. They calling him Moose?
Moose.
The Moose. The Moose was loose for about 8 yards, 7 yards. Ball at the 41. It's gain of 6. Bozel's getting in late. Paco's got to hurry out. He does. Split backs for Thomas. Pitch at Hollins again.
Good defensive pursuit.
Yeah, defense stayed at home that time, and he gets across the 40. Or just about to that point.
Big third down coming.
Third and about 2.
They might go for it, though, Kevin. You never know.
The clock rolls at 7:18 left.
They're explosive.
In the first half. This ball game has really flown by here. Kevin Fishbeck, Jeff Prosky, Greg Yola on camera, as always, bring you Shorthorn football. Big play. Got to stop the drive. Power eye. Hollins has it, and he may have the first down.
Looks like the surge has it.
Sarton and Jackson brought him down. Gets about the 38 is where he needed. The ball is in the middle of the field, so it's hard to see by the hash mark. The officials will take a timeout to measure. The winner plays either East Bernard or Three Rivers in the Region 4 championship game coming up this week. Refugio came into the game ranked 8th in the state. The Horns are number 1 in the state, and that's a first down. First down for Refugio, and the drive is alive for the Cats.
They're doing something, Kevin, that not a lot of people have been able to do is run on us. I mean, they don't have any big yards, but they're solid.
Well, they're making the yards, and that's what counts. You know, we talked about
the 46 total yards, but they're hard yards.
We talked about the power game, kind of like Houston-Wheatley. Back on week 5 when the Horns won 22-21, they had a hoss of a running back and a huge line. First and 10, Refugio. Pitch it. Hollins has some room, then he gets in jail, and he's wrapped and dropped.
Good backside pursuit again. Looks like if he'd have cut that out, he'd had more room.
The headhunter, Chad Gintert. Jared Schromick on the tackle. Gain of 2. It's up to the 36. Second down and 8. 6:05 left in the first half. Tied at 7 with Schulenburg and Refugio. Ball game rolling right along. Receiver, that's Toya Jones out here to the right. Jamie Jackson is on him. And Thomas wants to pass. Throwing it deep. Jackson tipped it. Jones caught it for a touchdown.
What a catch. What a catch.
Jones with the catch off the deflection of Jamie Jackson. And Refugio has the lead. First time in the playoffs, Schulenburg is trailed.
Now that's what you call taunting, Kevin.
It's 13-7. And they're on to add the extra point. Low snap. Kick is up and good. 5 minutes and 47 seconds left in the first half. Our score, Refugio 14 and Schulenburg 7 on Channel 16. Well, the scoreboard has it 14-7 Schulenburg, but that's not the case, Jeff.
Unfortunately not.
Hey, Jones just made a great play. Jackson had a good defense. You know.
I watched him particularly on that play. He jogged the first 10 yards like it was a running play and then took off. And with that class speed he had, unfortunate break by just the tip. Just an inch taller, we'd have had an interception there.
And Jamie made a good defensive play. He just didn't knock the ball away. He knocked it back and right in the arms of Jones, who could have very well been flagged for a little taunting.
It should have been. I thought that's a rule. And
well, it is a rule.
The referee was looking right at him and said,
you know, hey,
go on, son.
It wasn't directly at a player, so let's let it go, you know, is probably the thinking.
Taunting's taunting, though.
You got to come across the middle sometimes. Kick is going to be taken by Jamie Jackson at the 9. Jamie trying to get outside, has the speed, but then gets wrapped up at about the 17-yard line.
We need a big play offensively now. We talked about defensively earlier. Passing game needs to get on track, and we haven't thrown much. We haven't tried to throw much. 6 passes, but we haven't, you know, we're 3 of 6, 4 of 6, excuse me, and we've been fairly successful. Look for Hoosman to go to that.
First down and 10 for the Horns. Steven Sarton coming up with a play from Coach David Hoosman. Rains and right in the backfield. Eric Aiding and Stephen Adams on the far right. Misdirection. Rains is ripped in the backfield. A loss. Drop back to the 15-yard line. Call it the 16. Loss of 2. 2nd and 12.
Let's go hard!
5 minutes and 14 seconds left in the first half, and Refugio leads 14-7 over Schulenburg. Now they have the scoreboard right. Rains and right. Starting the man under. Pitch it to Rains. Can't get away. Up to the 20, gain of 4. So Rains goes to the 4. All right, gain of 4 up to the 20. And here's another crucial third down, Jeff.
Deep in your own territory, you know, you got to be real careful not to throw an errant pass and have the chance of an interception, but we need a big play, too, and by the same token.
It's 3rd down and 8 for Schulenburg. 4:20 left to go. Shotgun look, 4 receivers. 3 to the right and 1 out here to our side. Starting to pass. Looking. Mark has it. Kevin Mark dives, but he's going to be awfully close. I don't believe he's got
the mark. It's going to be real close.
I don't believe he's going to have it, Jeff. It's going to be awfully close, however. But, well, now the official has moved up. Where he was first set up, he was back at about the 26.
It's going to be interesting. Close call.
Mark with a great catch and then run. He dove forward.
First down, he called.
First down, Horns. You got to get these people off their feet. They got to get into it and get behind the horns, and because you know Refugio's into this ball game.
Oh, definitely.
Not only on the field but across the way in the 12th man. Inside of 4 minutes now.
That was a big first down, Kevin.
Huge. First and 10, Schulenburg. Ball at the 28. Shotgun formation, maybe going into the 2-minute offense. Refugio is going to send a bunch, and that could hurt him. Mark with a nice catch and a block. Mark to the 40. Needs a block at the 50. Got his block. But the man, oh, what a nice move. Mark
He's
to
gonna
the feet.
go.
We'll see
He
you
is gonna
touchdown.
go.
Adios. Right there, Toya Jones
What a
got
play.
pancaked.
Offensive line job that you can't believe.
Jones gets pancaked after the taunt. I told you he's got to come across the middle sooner or later. And Mark takes it and puts it right down his throat for a touchdown.
Hey, first of all, what a catch. What a job to bring the ball down.
Unbelievable. It goes for 72 yards. Unbelievable. You know, that's what happens when you mouth. Sometimes you get something that you have to swallow. He tried to get out there, and he got run over by an offensive lineman.
And not just run over, ran over.
It didn't help when his own man then rolled over him. Shepard to try to tie with 3:31 left. Missed it. We've talked about it all year in the blowouts. One of these days, but the Horns have new life and are back up. Only down by a point now with 3:31 left. It's Refugio 14, Schulenburg 13. Jeff, all kinds of excitement here. Horns trail 14-13 after
But we're
Shepard's
back in this game by
Shep-
far. But they made the big plays. Hey, Schulenburg, come right back. We can do it too, fellas.
Yep. After Shepard's extra point was wide. But oh, what a play by first to catch the ball, Kevin Mark.
He bobbled it 2 yards before he brought it in.
Between his knees, cradled it. And when he got outside, it was all over. They say turnabout is fair play. Jared Schromick will kick it off. They squib kick. Taken, Helgren, and he's
There
smashed.
you go. Good defensive pursuit.
Chad Ginnert, the headhunter, and along with
Paul Job.
Yeah, it's Paul Job, who's just moved up to kick off this week. After asking Coach if he could be on it. And he makes a good play. First down and 10. Furio, 3:26 left to go, first half.
A lot of time. Anything can happen.
Oh, the way these two teams can score.
Anytime.
Are you are keeping up with the scoring?
I've got
possession.
that.
First down and a penetration. 3 Irish backfield. Kelly, nothing
Good.
there. Meet the black attack defense. Sam Brown just would not let go. Look at Sam. Look at big Sam Brown. When you get that pumped up, you got to get a return from the 12th man.
Momentum swings, Kevin. God, it's amazing all these momentum swings in this game so far.
Sam wrapped him up and says, you're not getting away. Even if you do have 1,100 yards, you're going down for no gain on this play. They'll give him a yard. 2nd and 9. Boy, these are two championship fighters. Round after round, answering every call. This is what it's all about. Same formation. Thomas, the man under. Toya Jones, nothing.
1 yard. We'll give him
Oh,
one.
now a flag will come in over here. Late. I don't know. Unless it's a hold, we'll see.
Looking at Refugio, so possibly against him.
Personal foul,
Holding.
face mask
Holding.
against the fear, or is it holding? Okay. It goes against the Bobcats. Well, Jeff, you take or you have it 3rd and long. It would be 3rd and about 8 or 2nd and... It's 3rd down.
3rd down and 8. Big play again.
Good.
A lot of big plays.
Yeah. The clock is stopped as Schulenburg calls a timeout. 2:29 left, first quarter. Schulenburg trails Refugio 14-13 here in the first half. So the meeting is over with Coach David Hoosman and Brad Oden, our defensive coordinator. Big play time. 2:29 left. In the first half, Horns trail by a point, and Refugio facing 3rd and 8. Look for Toya Jones. He's set out on the left. Motion. Hilligren will go that side. Thomas will roll that side. He's being rushed. Throws it up. Incomplete. What a rush by Paco Valenzuela.
Keep that rush on him. We have to. Even if he does, he's on his back feet throwing the ball to the sidelines. You have a chance for a possible interception there.
Yeah, the last time he did that, it was intercepted. I don't like him, throwing off that back foot.
We don't want him setting up.
No. He can let him throw off the back foot all day. Refugio has to punt. Jamie Jackson is back deep. He's always the threat to bust the big one.
This guy can kick, though. I watched him in the pregame. He's got a pretty good leg.
Which only gives Jamie more time to set up.
That's true. We need a good, it looks like we're setting up the return. No rush.
Playing return. Nice end over end. Jackson will let it hit. And Refugio will knock it down.
Okay, that had a chance to roll some more. So that's
about the 32-yard line. The black attack, Jeff. What else can you say? Now it's going to be fun. Of all high school coaches in the state of Texas, Coach David Hoosman has one of the best 2-minute offenses. He's always had it. And tonight, we hope to see it right here. We've got 2:11 left.
When you have that many weapons, it's nice to, it's a luxury to have that good 2-minute offense when there's so many weapons.
You run, and it will probably be out of the shotgun. It is. You got to watch the sprint draw. You got to watch the quick screen, the long pass, the quarterback roll. Starting rolling. There's Jamie.
Good play by the back there, defensive back.
Jackson had a step, but the pass was knocked away by Romel Jones. 2:06 on the clock. Schulenburg and Refugio looking for a berth in the regional championship. Second down and 10. Clock is stopped. Schulenburg needs to hurry up.
Go, come on.
They need to hurry the play before they get it off. Draw to Raines or to right. Met in the backfield. Nothing there.
Well,
now Refugio may want to think about calling a timeout here.
I think they'll be happy to go in with the lead period, Kevin.
I just hope they'd stop the clock for us. 3rd down and long for Schulenburg. Now you got to be careful. A minute 35 to go in the first half. Schulenburg and Refugio. And Refugio leads by a score of 14-13. Missed extra point by Barry Shepard, the difference in this ball game. 2-minute offense out of the shotgun for Stephen Sarton. Take the handoff.
Good cut, good cut.
Sarton rolling, throwing, incomplete. Mark was open in the middle of the football field.
Good rush by the Refugio defense to keep him off his balance.
So it's 4th down punt time, and now Refugio still has a chance. They've come close on a couple of punts. So it is 4th down for the Horns.
They don't have Jones back there.
No, Schrammick will punt.
Which is unusual.
What? Yeah, I haven't seen him back there.
Well, I saw him limping a little bit on that Mark touchdown run, and maybe he took a lick there.
They're playing return, and Schrammick gets away a good punt. Taken, and now the man tries to go outside. There's a big block, still on his feet. Don't need a big return here. Finally knocked down at the 40. Romel Jones up to the 40.
Minimum means everything.
56.
Looks like we had him back there.
56 seconds left. Remember, the Horns took the football to start the game. You certainly don't want to let Refugio go in with more than a touchdown lead, plus getting the ball back. That block attack defense striking back, and they need to do it one more time on this possession. Power I. They're moving in the backfield, Jeff. Thomas throws, and the ball is caught by
They are moving
Kelly.
back there. There's no, I don't know what the referee's seeing back there.
It's
but
like a
they're
rolling
leaning.
start. You know, Shiner was so good at that, the rolling start. Out of bounds, 48 seconds left. Ball to 33. Double wings, receiver to either side, and Kelly the lone setback. Thomas to pass, gets smashed.
Nobody
Man,
there.
where's he throwing?
Nobody there.
I don't know where he was throwing the football, but he got hit hard by Brown.
Well, he threw it 10 yards out of bounds. Just trying to unload the ball, more than likely.
Sam got to him very close to being a late hit. That's what the Refugio fans were were hollering about. Clock is stopped, 3rd down and 3, 43 seconds left.
Watch Jones in the flat. Option.
Quarterback keeps it, gets met, and
Pretty close.
awfully close. I think it's going to be shy, Jeff.
Depends on the mark. It's going to be close.
Depending upon the spot. Well, Refugio is not going to take a chance. He called timeout. 28 seconds left in the first half. Schulenburg trailing 14-13. Shorthorn football brought to you by Baumgarten Matula, Bruce and Cindy Bozel, 3D Belt Company, Charles and Gail Bout, Oak Ridge Smokers Restaurant, Tom and Dolores Sanders, Gallup Supermarket.
He's calling 4th down without, excuse me, Kevin. He's calling 4th down without a measurement.
All right, Leo Stop and Shop, Leo Sheer Genius, upstairs at the downstairs. Record Rack, Barry and Melissa Shepard, Carrie and Laurie Bauer, Jean Barber and Christine Gintert, and Royce and Jeanette Kujat.
He's getting a measurement anyway.
Well, I think the Refugio coaches want the measurement to know exactly how far away they are.
So he's short, yeah, by the football.
At least. Yeah,
By
length of the football.
That's their privilege. That's fine. It's on their sideline.
Well, they called the timeout, so might as well ask for the measurement.
That's fine.
Decision time.
Oh, they're going to go for it. I don't think there's any doubt about that.
But what way? You know, 4th down and 1.
Kevin, by the way, I looked at my stats. They don't have a minus yards anywhere. They have 1, 2, 3. 3 times they didn't get anything, but minus yards none. We haven't been getting in their backfield.
That's their
nice. Right now would be a real nice time for that to happen.
That's their offensive line doing a great job.
Exactly.
Refugio has called a timeout, and we're awaiting the officials to resume play, and here we go. All right, 4th and about the length of a football. They'll give it. Hollins has the first down. He should have the first down. He does. Across the 30 to the 29 and a first down.
Not a bad defensive play, though.
Clock will start when the chains are marked. They are marked. The clock is running at 20 seconds.
They're not in any hurry, are they?
Yeah, they are. They're up to the line.
Yeah, but if they less than 20 seconds, and I'd be on the first down. Motion again.
Thomas
yeah,
pass.
He got that tight end that time.
All right.
He jumped. He was already taken off in his stance.
Well, there's the dead ball illegal motion against Refugio. And what helps is the clock ran down to 7 seconds.
That's right.
Now,
it will start again.
The ball is marked, they start the clock. So Refugio is best to get to the line. They'll mark it back to the 34-yard line.
See if that coach argues about that.
And now a illegal procedure timeout call.
Timeout. Okay, 7 seconds.
So the meeting is broken up between the two teams. 7 seconds left, and Refugio called their timeout. 14-13, Horns trail.
Oh, they got
This
double
could be
coverage on Jones. I like that.
Could be the last play of the first half. End around pass. Schulenburg has it snuffed out. There's a pass. It is now intercepted by Jackson at the end of the half. Last time they did that, Jackson tipped it to Jones. This time, Jamie says, I want the football, and takes it away. But that's the end of the first half. Halftime coming up. We've got some stats for you. Our score, Refugio 14 and Schulenburg 13 on Channel 16.
Team rebounds set a new school record. Got a hand to those girls. Sarah Prahota's 24 rebounds set a new school record. Christy Marks' second double-double in a row. Versus Luling, Schulenburg handily won 65-42. Melanie Orsak, 23 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Christy Marks, 17 points, 17 rebounds, another double-double. Brandy Bohach, 10 points, Bree Holt, 6 assists. Melanie Orsak, second 20-plus point game of the year.
All right. So congratulations to the Lady Horns, doing a great job shooting hoops. Well, the Horns are coming out now after a very long meeting at halftime with Coach David Hoosman and the staff. And here they come. Down by a point. Schulenburg has not been in this situation many times this year. And listen to the crowd now. It takes everybody, the team and everybody to put away that victory. And the Shorthorn faithful are supporting their young men out here. Schulenburg trails at 15-13. Jeff, changes that you would look at for the second half. Maybe we were told, and we've seen it too, Kevin Mark has been open a lot across the middle. We have not seen Derek Jackson yet.
I expect to see that, to use that speed. Our line's got to give us a little more opening in the running game. We've got to perhaps have a better half on the line. Both sides of the line, they're getting a little bit on us defensively. Not a lot of success running for them. Passing, especially, they've done a pretty good job passing, which we weren't expecting. They haven't had to pass as much here, so we didn't know what to expect.
So the Shorthorns will kick it off to start the second half, trailing at 14-13. Scoring breakdown. This is how the scoring went here in this ball game, Jeff.
2:57 in the first, right at a 4-yard run, bringing the score Schulenburg 7, Refugio nothing. 2:13 in the first. Helmgren, a 52-yard pass. Schulenburg 7, Refugio 7. 5:47 in the second, 38-yard TD reception off the fingertips of Jackson into Jones' hands. Schulenburg 7, Refugio 14. 3:31 left in the second. 72-yard TD pass to Mark. Kick was missed. Big point. Schulenburg 13, Refugio 14.
All right. 24 minutes football left for one of these teams. The other moves on to the regional finals. It'll definitely be someone in orange and black.
Definitely.
Let's just hope it's the Schulenburg Shorthorns. Schramek will kick it away. As we start the second half here. And down by a point. Low kick. The ball is bounced around and picked up nicely. Brown missed him. Schramek missed him. Man still on his feet and finally brought down by the headhunter, Chad Ginnert. Well, that's the young man we talked about earlier, James Hayward. He did a good job of carrying that football up across midfield, and Refugio has good position at the 46-yard line.
Momentum is everything, like we found out in the first half. We didn't need that to start off the second half.
Well, black attack defense has been so tough. They've got to come up with a big stand here. Let's get the football back and score. Motion. They'll pitch it wide right. Shepard has him and wraps him up with Chad Ginnert helping out. They run the end around. Michael Brown, the sophomore speedster, to the 45-yard line.
Kevin, they're a fairly young team. Expect a lot of big things from this team.
That's scary.
It is. But then again, we're young, too. We got a lot of youth in there, and we could be seeing this battle for years to come.
Why stop now? Schulenburg's defense. Hand off the trap up to the 40, make that the 39 goes Hollins. Reggie Hollins.
Third and a long 3.
Again.
Short 4, long 3, whatever you look at.
Refugio moves the ball around good. They carry out their fakes very well.
Their backs do a good job of keeping churning when they're getting hit and getting that extra yard or 2.
Third down. Power I. Running the option. Nothing there. Wrapped him up and pulled him down.
What do you say?
Black attack defense. Now it's decision time. They may want to push it and hang the horn.
Looks like they're bringing in the punt team. A lot of people strapping on their chin straps that weren't in their play before, so.
It's a good move. Pin the Shorthorns deep, or try to.
But don't be too sure. I wouldn't send anybody back, to tell you the truth. I'd go in there and make sure they're going to punt this thing. With Jones up front here, it could be a quick snap. Around the end here, you never know what's going to happen.
Refugio's got some personnel getting on late. True snap.
Get in
high
the end zone.
punt. That ball's going to carry into the end zone, Jeff.
Better hope. Yeah, good break for Schulenburg.
Well, so we set up at the 20. That's great field position. I'm thinking they're going to pooch it away from Jamie
a sideline
Jackson.
Kick, one of the 2. Good stop by Schulenburg after a good field position by Refugio.
All right, time to play some horn football. Ball at the 20-yard line. Stephen Sarton, the quarterback. Adam Bozel is your center. Dustin Bozel.
So what do we need to drive here?
Uric and Kujay, the guards. Segura and Dagan, the tackles. Kevin Mark, your tight end. Derek Jackson is in the ball game to start the second half. He'll get the football. Run him outside. That's his shortest gain of the year.
But it's positive. That's
it's 3 yards. Yeah. You know, the young man was brought up to the varsity to start the playoffs. In his first ball game, 4 carries, 74 yards. Last week, 2 carries, 62 yards. Here he goes for 3. Well, they'll mark it back 2 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 8, Horns. 9:25 left, third quarter. Refugio leading Schulenburg 14-13. Motion, Jamie Jackson. Quick screen to Jackson.
A lot of room.
He's got some room and some blockers at the 30, 35-yard line. Jamie Jackson.
13 yards.
13 yards and a first down. The Horns can move the football. There's no doubt about it.
I like the look of the passing game opening up a little bit in the second half, possibly. Don't let them key on that run all the time.
Ball just shy of the 35. Eric Aiding out to our side. Jamie Jackson on the left. Derek Jackson, Bradley Ryder in the backfield for Stephen Sarton. Jamie will come right to us. Bradley Wright, straight up the middle, not much.
Give him 2, maybe.
Nice job by the Refugio line. Kevin Valenzuela and Matt Murphy. 2 young men there for the Bobcats. Bozo will come in. That's Adam. He'll probably line up at the tight end spot. We've got, a lineup as a wing. One setback is Derek Jackson. Pitch it to Derek. Get him outside. He's wrapped up and no gain.
Give him 1 on that.
You know, Refugio's quick.
Looked like they had something there and closed down real quick.
Well, the man caught him from behind and just pulled him back. He slips that tackle, he can go a long way.
Maybe need to take a wider angle and a deeper drop and then cut it up when you see any kind of hole. Running. We saw that in Salado last week, running 2 parallel to the line and people grabbing you and pulling you down before you get a chance to make your cut.
3rd down and 7 from the 37. Jackson, the single setback. Sarton, the man under, waiting. Here comes the defense. Pitch it the other side. They come up. Derek Jackson gets hit, still on his feet, and then he's wrapped up.
Why is the referee going back? He had forward progress to almost the 40, Kevin.
Yeah, he should have been. So both defenses tough as nails.
Bad spot.
Yeah, maybe they say he tried the second effort, and that's when he got wrapped
Well, he
up.
got knocked back. He didn't even try it. He got knocked back 2 yards.
Who knows?
Good hit by whoever came up from the secondary there to
No
knock him
gain.
back.
Schromick will punt it away. Good snap. Not much of a run. Oh, a low kick. This could be good, though. It will roll good for the Horns.
Keep going, ball.
About the 19-yard line.
Good kick. Wasn't pretty, but it did the job.
It did the job. It's 40-plus yards to the 19.
Kevin, that's where we got to keep him. We got to keep him on there into the field and give us some room. We don't want to be back to our goal line. We need to keep him down here with a big stand and get the ball back in reasonable field position.
You know, you've been asking on your big D all year. You got to do it again.
There's nothing going to change. I mean,
that's why you have an offense and a defense.
Defense wins ball games, babe.
They win a lot of them. First down and 10, Refugio. First man through, that's Kelly. Kelly up to about the 24, gain of 4. And brings up second down at about 6. Clock is rolling at 6:20 left to go in the third quarter. The difference, a missed extra point by Barry Shepard. It's 14-13 in favor of Refugio. So it's second down and 6 for Refugio. Kelly, the man, or Thomas, the quarterback, will pitch it to Hollins, trying to get outside, and he does. Stutters, fumble. Ball is fumbled. Schulenburg has the football, I do believe. Horns have the ball.
Schulenburg has it. Yes, we do.
Big break, Jeff.
Had to have it. Jamie Jackson on a good hit.
He balances the Whaler again, or somebody got it. I don't know who got it. That's the break we needed.
He had the first down. He just needed to wrap up, and they'd have been driving with a first down, but...
It is a first down in the books.
Exactly.
But it's a turnover as well. Horns have it at the 35.
Momentum is everything. Let's do some more with it.
Derek Jackson and Bradley Wright in the backfield. Movement at the line. Nothing called. Bradley has 3-4.
Close to 5.
Yeah. Again, our wide receivers are just giving the defensive backs trouble back there. We're hitting them on every play.
They're complaining about it, but it's clean. It's downfield blocking.
That's all it is. It's called touchdown blocking.
We downfield block better than anybody I've seen, and they're not used to it. A lot of teams aren't used to that.
A lot of teams just don't do it.
They're used to the receiver just trotting around and trying to draw them away instead of taking the lick.
Second and 5, Horns. 2 splits out to the right, Bezetsny and Jackson. It's a fake. Sarton has Mark deep. It is caught. Touchdown! Touchdown, Horns! Kevin Mark, 2 on the night. Jeff, we talked about it. Get the man the football. Get the man the football. It's a touchdown, Schulenburg Shorthorns.
30 yards on the play. Getting excited, can't even stand up anymore back here, Kevin.
19-14, 5:03 left, third quarter. After the turnover converted into points.
And it wasn't an easy catch, Kevin.
Sarton is the holder for Barry Shepard. Surprised we're not going for the 2. A lot of time.
Don't count it out. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. Good snap.
Here it goes.
It's a fake. And around to Jackson. To Mark.
No.
Incomplete. Well, they tried it. It didn't work.
That's all right. I like the idea, though.
The Horns have the lead. 5:03 left in the third. Schulenburg 19, Refugio 14. Jeff, a turnover can change a ball game, and it's changed this one to this point.
Kevin, this game could go down to the last snap the way it's going. It's exciting. It's a beautiful game. Both teams are giving everything they got. an unfortunate break for them and an unfortunate break for us. Two things have turned each other's way.
Schrammick will kick it away. It's Schulenburg 19, Refugio 14. Mark, 2 big touchdowns again tonight. And Schrammick will kick it deep, driving Jones. This will be fun. Jones at the 5, at the 10. He slipped. He is in jail.
Good job by the coverage.
Sam Brown and Paul Job again.
That boy does a fine job. You're going to watch him in the next few years, Kevin. He's sophomore. Real hustler.
Hey, instead of at the 45, you pin him deep.
Down to the 18. They got his knee down at the 18, so.
Yep, good call, FP18. 1st and 10, Bobcats. Coach Conley Brown, Coach Doug Stewart to our right in a soundproof booth. Very animated again this evening. Split backs. Handed off. Kelly dives to about the 25. Nice gain.
7-yard gain right there.
Up to the 25.
He squirts through those holes. He's small for a fullback, but he squirts and gets everything he can get out of it.
Well, one thing that Mark touchdown does, in addition to giving us the lead, it takes a little pressure off of Jamie Jackson. Now you got to start watching Mark. He's burned you twice.
That's right. I don't think they won't go to Jackson anymore.
No. 2nd and 3 for Refugio. Split backs. Handed off. Met by the headhunter, Chad Ginnert.
About 2 yards for first down.
Do they give him that? Okay. They give him a pretty healthy spot.
We're looking at 3rd and 2, short 2.
3rd down. 3:55 left in the 3rd. Schulenburg leads 19-14. Well, you gotta get tough on this D, get the ball back, and then let's watch us work the clock. 3rd and a yard. Refugio trying to draw the horns offside. Handed off. Kelly's got the first down.
He fights for everything, doesn't he, Kevin?
That's why they call him the Moose. 33-yard line. And a first down.
Well, we just gotta don't let them get the big play like we've talked about before. And defense will make a big play here and there, and getting a yard, get them at the line of scrimmage. You're not getting a tackle at the line of scrimmage as of right now. We need to get them for some no gains and make them into some odd situations.
Clock is rolling at 3:25 left. In the 3rd, Schulenburg up by 5 points. Split backs. They're moving in the backfield.
They are moving.
Quarterback, though. There's Helgren again, wide open. And a nice play. Who's got the... Stevenson intercepted. Taken away, Steven at midfield and out of bounds. Oh, he took it away, picked his pocket, and a late flag. 15 more. 15 more.
On who, though? Either way, Kevin, I don't know who it was on.
Well, there
was
was
a lot of people in the stands, but who hit who?
I don't know. It's on somebody. The flags came in awfully late after the man was on the sidelines. The officials are right in front of the Refugio bench. Well, that doesn't help.
No.
Helgren again had a step, but Sarton made it up and picked his pocket.
I didn't know who had the ball for the longest time.
It was a fight for it. But again, the young man got behind our defense.
Good fake again.
The officials are right in front of Refugio. I don't like that. Come out in the middle of the field and...
It's a call or it isn't.
Well, let's discuss it out in the middle of the field.
Let's see what we got here.
The ball is at the 49. A dead ball, personal foul. Refugio. It's going to go both ways.
We're going to be looking at offsetting.
Dead ball, personal foul, Horns.
Offsetting.
Offsetting. So what?
We'll take it.
First down, Horns.
A lot of emotion out there, Kevin.
Are the wheels maybe beginning to get a little squeaky for Refugio? 2 turnovers on their 2 possessions?
I don't think so. That was a good play by us. He was open, Kevin. This is a long way over with 5 points. 1 interception right here to go the other way, and we're behind in 1 play. maybe we're getting a little better defensive push and having a better
our
read
defense,
back there.
I think the Black Attack just said, hey, fellas, we want this thing. We're going to get you the football. Now you score. And that's what they've done on the first time. See if we can do it again. Jackson and Wright in the backfield for Steven Sarton. Ball at the 49. Fake it. There's Jamie looking across. He's open at the 35, at the 30, at the 25, still on his feet. Nice move, Jamie Jackson, still on his feet to the 21-yard line. 27 yards, 28 yards. From the 49 to the 21.
That just took Sarton over 208 yards.
And he's well over 2,200. He's almost at 2,300 yards passing for the season. They'll mark it at the 20. That is a penetration. So actually, it's a 29-yard gain. Horns trying to roll. Starting with a sneak up the middle. He's got room to the 10. Steven up.
Boy, what a beautiful call.
Hey, why not? They're giving you the middle. Now listen to that crowd. What a great
14
call.
yards.
What a great call by Coach David Hoosman. And it probably started right next to us because Coach Conley Brown and Coach Doug Stewart are seeing the field. They see the openings.
Kevin, that's one thing we haven't seen all year. Sarton just doesn't run the ball. They haven't used that weapon. Boy, we need something big here.
Woo! Ball at the 7-yard line. First and goal. Penetration and a first down.
No mistake is what we really need. That's the biggest thing, Kevin.
Derek Jackson, Bradley Wright, the running backs. Bradley Wright cuts it up to about
the 5. We'll give him 2 on that.
Let the clock run. 2 minutes, 5 seconds left in the third. You know, you got to lay your guts on the line right here. And this is it. You lose, you go home, you start basketball. You win, you get a shot at the regional championship. Leave it all on the field, young men. 48 minutes of football is all you can ask.
We're going to use every minute of it.
Sure we are.
Every second of it, possibly.
Second and goal from the 5 for the Horns. Jackson in motion. Looking for the fade. Stevens in trouble. Throws it away. Mark was there. Mark is there.
He threw it toward Mark. So
good play.
The referee was right on him, so it's a good call. There's no doubt about it, he was getting rid of the ball. I mean, there's no doubt about that, but the idea is there a receiver in the area?
It was
within
there.
5 yards, so.
Third down and goal from the 6.
Do they get bigger, Kevin? Not much.
Tell you next play. Clock is stopped at the minute 34 left. Look at the crowd on their feet. 3rd and 6. Throwing the fade. Bezetzny, yes!
Touchdown!
He's been out for how many weeks? Touchdown! Horns!
Beautiful play. Reached up right over the outstretched arms. Beautiful play. How do you defend that, Kevin?
Kurt Bezetzny has been hurt. He's been itching to play. He's been wanting to play, but he had to let it heal. He makes a huge play.
And Kevin, the thing was, that ball was thrown on a rope. It wasn't a lofted pass right between the defender's arms. I mean, if he'd have closed his arms, he would have had his back to the ball, but if he'd have closed his arms, it'd have been an incomplete pass.
The Horns are up 25-14 with 1:29 left. 6-yard pass to Bezetzny. We're in the third. Shepard will go. Well, we'll see. Last time we tried to fake out of this formation. Here's a snap. The kick is up and good. How do you like it now, Schulenburg Shorthorn football fans? 1:29 left in the third. Schulenburg 26, Refugio 14. 1:29 left. Third quarter. Schulenburg has outscored Refugio 13-0 in this second half after taking advantage of the fumble and then a great interception by Sarton. A couple of more touchdown passes by Sarton. What do you say?
This is great. Great football.
Let's see if Schrammick will kick it deep again. Schulenburg 26-14 over Refugio. Knuckleball taken and
on the short hop.
on the short hop. Up the middle. Boom!
Good defense. I like it. That's good. That's okay field position. I can live with that.
Hey, 33-yard line.
I can live with that.
So the Black Attack defense has done 2 great jobs in 2 possessions the second half, getting 2 turnovers. Calling on you again, Big D.
Don't let them get back in it right now. We got it. If we can get the ball back now, sustain a long drive, and even if we don't score, just take some time off that clock. 2 scores they've got to have.
You're 12 points up. They need 2 touchdowns.
Not just 2 scores.
Well, Refugio's going to have to go in their bag of tricks, and you know they've got them. Motion. Up the middle.
Not a lot.
Not
we'll
much.
Give him 1.
Maybe 1. Barry Shepard with the tackle. Sam Brown is there. So is Paco. Paco Valenzuela. This young man will light you up. Inside of a minute left in the third. Second and 9, Refugio. Split backs, motion again. Quarterback to throw it across the middle.
No good.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. All right.
Third and 9 now.
This is the situation I like them to be in, Kevin. Now, you got to watch Jones. There's no doubt about that.
Yep.
Keep your eye on number 7. Double
Jones.
cover him. Do what you got to do to him.
What about Helgren? He's gotten deep on us
That's
3
true.
times.
Defensive backs have got to keep their eyes and ears open and everything with it. No big play here.
Well,
they take Helgren out.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about Helgren. He goes
I like
out.
that.
Okay, that helps. No wideouts?
No, don't worry about that. Watch Jones in the flats. Here we go.
They move. Fake it. The pass.
Nobody
Incomplete.
there. All right. That's all right.
Bozo with the coverage at the first down marker. Paco Valenzuela with the pressure.
They seem to be looking for a sort of a screen or something because we're getting a good rush back there on him. He's throwing off his back foot again.
It's 4th down. Punt time with 37 seconds left. I want to see Jamie bust one to the end zone.
He's been so close this year, Kevin.
Good snap. The punt is away.
High.
It's a high,
There won't be a return
high
on this
punt.
one, more than likely.
No, we're not going to get a return.
We need a
Get away.
That'll work.
Take it about the 25.
25.
Mark it up to the 22. I think we'll get ball at the 25. How about the defense?
Another outstanding job.
3 possessions. Yeah, what's the total yardage, Jeff? 3 possessions in the second half for Refugio. They can't have very much. They had 2 turnovers.
29 yards.
That's in a quarter of football, my friends. 3 possessions. 25 seconds left in the third. Schulenburg 26-14. They lead by 12. 2 receivers out to the left. Tight end Marcus to the right. Jackson and Wright are your running backs. Derek Jackson
Turn it on, buddy.
gets away and then gets smashed.
He gets good 4 yards, though.
Up to about the 34.
That'll take us to the 4th quarter, though.
That is the final play of the third quarter. It's all Shorthorns right now. Schulenburg 26, Refugio 14. We go to the 4th quarter here on Channel 16. Prosky, we've come to the final 12 minutes for one of these teams. Everyone knows how strong the Shorthorns can get in that final 12.
Well, I never looked at the lineup and see how many they have going 2 ways. Do they have a lot of them, Kevin? That usually tells a lot, you know, but as many players have on the sidelines, I doubt they have a lot going both ways, so they're going to be 2. Okay, so they're going to be pretty fresh, too.
We'll see. 2nd and 7 for the Horns. We start the 4th quarter to Bradley Wright at the 30, 35, 40 mark with a big block. Still on his feet. Derek Jackson downfield with a big block.
Another downfield block. What do you say?
Mark gets the first one. Derek Jackson gets the next one. It's a first down to the 45.
$26 yards.
And a first down, Horns. Another first down by the Schulenburg Shorthorns. And now the official is talking with the coach Hoosman and crew, trying to get the players back. You know, I always thought How do you keep 60 guys behind the white line?
In a playoff game.
Yeah. I mean, that's tough.
I mean, there's so much emotion on both sides of the field. I know it's for their own safety and everything, and you got to go by it. It's a good rule. It's just that I know they're getting tired of reminding everybody, too.
Yes, they are. 1st and 10 Horns, trying to drive a nail. Up 26-14, clock is running. Defense jumps, they get back. Bradley Wright, oh, great cut.
Oh.
Got tripped up at the line.
A good play by, is that a linebacker that got in there?
That's,
no,
you know,
70, 75.
Yeah, that's that big defensive
75.
tackle.
Just got a paw out there enough to stop him. A good play by him.
Kevin Valenzuela, Jr., 220.
These guys are going to scare me. All these juniors, sophomores, everything coming up. Lord.
Ball's at the 41. Joseph Moore in with the play.
There's no two programs in the state, Kevin, I think are more alike. The winning builds winning.
Yep. And speed helps.
Oh, definitely.
Refugio will put about 7 guys on the line of scrimmage. The draw to Derek Jackson. And he ran into the back of right. He fumbled the football. And Refugio has it. Derek Jackson fumbled the football.
Had a hole there, too.
Omar Salazar. Yeah, he ran up the back of Bradley Wright.
Well, defense, let's turn it up again. You're going to expect that. He's a young player. I mean, it's a big game for him, too. A big hit by a defensive back for Refugio to knock that ball ajar.
You hear me? Kind of spun, and when he did, he left the ball exposed, and he got hit out. 1st and 10, Refugio now. They get the turnover. Can they turn it into something? Quarterback, back to pass. Throwing it out to Hollins. He's got the ball at the 50, 45. He can run all the way down. That's a big gain. It goes from the 39-yard line. A gain all the way down to the 20. It's a 27-yard gain to the 33. Neither team is going to give an inch.
Like I said, Kevin, this goes down to the end, maybe. You're asking a lot for that linebacker to cover that back out of the backfield.
As quick as he is. Inside handoff. Man,
good hit.
Sarton brought him down at the 30.
Was that Jones?
That was
number 6.
Number 6. That's Romel Jones. Second down, Refugio. 2nd and about 7. Call it 6. 9:50 left to go in the ball game. Horns up 26-14. This has been one of those games. Thomas has him in the eye. Pitch it to Toya Jones. Nothing there.
Kevin, I like him in the backfield.
I love him in the backfield.
That's where I want him. We don't want him split out where he can use that speed. Turn him in and let him play in the backfield.
You know, Jones is a speedster, but he doesn't have. Once it gets past the line,
he's gone.
But he's not getting there. He's not seeing the holes. He's better out of the wing.
3 carries for 2 yards. I mean, on running the ball, we stopped him, but watch him on that pass. Watch it here. I just keep my eye on him all the time.
All right, 3rd and 6. 9 minutes left. Thomas fakes, looking, throw it. Intercepted!
Oh, man.
Eric Aiding.
Another big play by the defense. Do they stop?
3rd turnover of the night. 3rd in this half.
Hey, they put Aiding back in there for passing situations. They started last week against Salado. He comes up with a big play, stepping back, reads the pass real good.
What about Coach Brad Oden's defense?
I'm speechless, Kevin.
These young men,
I'm speechless.
week after week, throwing their guts on the field every week. It may sound gross, but it's heart and guts. That's what it is, just intestinal fortitude. Guys just getting after it and wanting to win the football game. Pitch it to Bradley Wright, gets a block. Trying to get outside.
Turn it up.
Good speed by Refugio. Stays in
About
bounds.
4 yards.
Stays in bounds.
That's a good idea. Stay in bounds. 4 yards and stay in bounds. I'll take it every play.
8:35 to go. The clock is rolling here in the ball game. 26-14, Schulenburg on top. Kevin Fishbeck, Jeff Praschke, and Greg Urola doing the camera work, as always. Could it be an all-27 2A region final? Very likely.
Got to hurry up and get a play going.
Horns have to get going. We haven't had one of those yet tonight, knock on wood.
Don't count on that. We need to roll it up, fellas.
8:10 to go. We have time. We have time. 26-14, Horns up by 12. Second in about 7.
There we go. Good cut
Plenty
block.
of time. Wide open is Jamie. At the 40. Look at the speed.
He
Knocks
just
out of
burst.
bounds.
One little quick burst. 6 more yards. Jones with the speed back there. Hey, I'm going to take care of you, but I'm going to get 6 yards before you hit me.
It goes from the 26.
20 yards.
20-yard gain.
235 yards passing.
Sarton is just
He amazes me every week.
unbelievable. And that's over 2,300 yards passing this year.
In a 2A school, I would like to know the amount of college quarterbacks that don't have that type of numbers.
Large percentage don't even get 1,500.
That's a 200 average per game. Better than 200 average per
First
game.
down 10. Pitch it. Bradley Wright.
Hold on to the ball. There you go.
He
I like
cradled
that.
the football. Good job.
3-yard gain. That's okay. And the time's running.
Clock rolls at 7:40 left to go in the ball game. This is the Shorthorn drive we've been looking for, Jeff.
Take the time. If you don't score, it's not that big a deal.
If you
Take
do,
your time.
If you do
It's
score,
over.
if you do score, you put them down by 15. If
Right.
you kick the field goal,
Yeah.
you get the 6 on the board, and it's
They've
adios.
got to go with 7 plus a 2-point conversion somewhere to get back in the game.
Yeah. Let's just see what happens. Let's take care of the football. Coach David Hoosman is going to let all the time get off as possible before we snap. Stephen fumbled, picked it up, broken play,
Still gets 3 yards.
and now flag comes
Might
down.
have a holding maybe, possibly.
We'll see. The officials, it looks like it's going to be a
Holding
Schulenburg.
First one tonight. That's okay. We'll take some more time off the clock,
Take
one
more
way or
time.
the other.
If you decline it, it's 3rd down and about 4. You take it, it's 2nd and about 17.
Which is not unreasonable.
It's a spot foul. 2nd and about 15.
That's okay.
2nd and 15 for the Horns. The clock will start when they stick the chains. 7:11 left. Roll it. Let's roll the clock. There we go.
Should be under 7 minutes at the snap, so.
Should be about 6:40. Horns out to the line quickly. Derek Jackson lines up outside. Hey, could be a pass.
Then it could be
Jackson's
a run.
he's going to run. Oh, nice move. Nice move. Jamie
Okay,
Jackson.
we got a good big hunk of that back. 10, 11 yards on that back right there.
Hey, earlier we set it up by running the pass on that.
Only thing is you ran out of bounds.
Yeah. That's a gain of
11.
10 or
I'll give him
11.
11 on that. It's going to be a long 4 here, 3rd and a long 4.
Bezetsny, Jackson, and Wright come in with a play. Clock is stopped at 6:46 left in the game. Horns lead 26-14. Big play.
Again.
Defense coming up. Jackson, backside, across the middle of the Bezetsny.
Just behind him.
Just
Almost
behind him.
intercepted, Kevin. Number 7 had an eyeball on that one.
Toya's almost turned that one all the way around. How can only 4 seconds ran off the clock?
That's kind of hard to believe, isn't it? And he was 15 yards down the field whenever he didn't get the pass off. You can't tell me he sets up and throws in only 4 seconds.
Schrammick's duty now is get it off
and pin him deep.
and just
Well, if he just gets it off, I don't think he'll kick it in the end zone here. Not him.
Well, you never know.
Well,
Let's just don't get a block. Doesn't
not a
look
big
like they're
return.
coming for the block.
no, they're setting up return. It looks
They're
like.
going return.
Yeah.
Schrammick gets
So keep
away.
it low.
They
Get away
will
from the
not
ball.
have a return.
Get away. Keep rolling, ball. That's all right. Pretty good field position.
Yeah, back to the 21.
They got to drive the link just about.
You still got to score twice.
That's right.
2 touchdowns. 6:33 left in the ball game. And Schulenburg leads 26-14. The winner plays either East Bernard or Three Rivers. By now, you know who that will be. And the Region 4 championship. Things have pretty much worked out like I thought they would. You know, we talked earlier when the playoff seedings were matched. We said, hey, East Bernard, Schulenburg, Refugio. Oh, yeah, they'll be there. And now Three Rivers as well.
That was unexpected to me. Well, I really didn't know who was going to be the fourth one.
Thomas to pass. Here's the sack, Sam Brown.
The line of scrimmage will give him. And the clock run.
Sam tried to strip it. Paco forced the issue. Sam hammered him down.
We'll give him no gain on that.
But he will carry the ball forward, so it's not a sack. Give him a yard.
Give him 1 yard, okay. I didn't see that yard. But the clock runs. I like that.
6:05 left. They snap the ball. They'll be way under 6.
And they're in no hurry. I don't understand this. I'd be doing no huddle or something.
Second down and 9. And Thomas still taking all kinds of
Do we have another interception in this, Kevin?
Oh, yeah, we do. The draw. And they wrapped up. He gets away.
Oh, that'll work.
The headhunter, Chad Ginnert.
We'll give him 3 yards on that. 2 yards.
Big Chad.
Well, it kind of reminded me of the Wheatley game when we pulled that kind of stunt.
Yeah.
I guess we scouted ourselves pretty good there.
Yes, we did. 5:25 to go in the football game.
Kevin, is it 4-down territory?
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
This late in the ball game, Jeff?
I guess it's got to be. This deep, I mean, if you don't get it, it's over. But if you, I mean, either way.
Refugio is just, you know, they're taking so much time.
Almost a minute of play, it looks like. Close to it. Because it was just under 6 when they snapped the ball a while ago.
Toya Jones out to the left.
Watch him.
They're rolling that way. Here comes Barry. Barry almost sacked him.
All right.
Run him, and he's down.
2 yards again. We'll give him 2 yards every carry.
Backside, Barry Shepard forced it, and it came into Ricky Hernandez's.
They're sitting at the punting team, Kevin.
Well, that's fine.
I don't expect. It sounds like East Bernard, when they did a lot of things we sure didn't expect.
Well, there's 2 ways to look at it. Number one, I'm glad we don't have to make that call.
Exactly. But Wheatley was in this position and ran a big punt on a broken play by the punter. So, I mean,
don't count on it, Jeff. They're close.
Nothing's going to surprise me. No, they're going for the punt. That did surprise me. Wow.
Bear catch.
Whoa.
Whoa.
You could hear a collective whoa in the crowd there.
Horns have it. How about the defense? Unbelievable that a defense can be that dominating in the second
Kevin,
half.
these guys got to be wore out and tired. I mean, Refugio has run them all over the field, chasing people. A lot of misdirection, a lot of running. I mean,
a lot of folks are hitting the exits.
A lot of out-of-town folks,
that's part of the crowd that just came to watch a good football game.
I talked to people from Cuero, Hollisville, everywhere in the area saying,
hey,
this is the game of the area.
Saw some coaches from Yoakum, old friends of mine when I was working in Yoakum.
Also, yeah.
And
they got the money for it. There's no doubt about that.
Now the officials will meet with Coach David Hoosman and Coach Harris.
Get all the penetrations, all the other stats in line.
4:15 left in this one. Horns 26, Refugio 14. Here on Channel 16. So the officials and the coaches. Jeff, I know it's been rough and rugged. How do we look just unofficially on ours?
Well, I don't have anything total to hear too much.
You know what? I don't care.
But we have over 100 yards passing in the second half.
Hey, I mean about the penetrations. I don't think we're going to worry about that.
No, that's not going to matter.
We're not going to worry about that.
No.
Horns are going to run this ball out, or at least try to.
I think we're looking at 5 penetrations. 5, maybe 6.
Bradley Wright is met at the line, no gain.
I'll give him 1. I'm a generous man tonight.
Boy, Kujay just lit a fire.
This looks like East Bernard right now, Kevin. Let's just let the defense do their job, keep it on the ground, take all we can off the clock, and get this thing over with.
Kujay lit a fire into James Hayward. just hit him on the blind
The
side.
cameraman from Refugio said he's a nephew of Craig Ironhead Hayward from the, who does he play for now?
Last time I was in New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, last time I remember, he's...
Who knows? I don't think he's in football. Or Chicago, I think.
He's a big man. Lord, he's a big man. This guy plays like him. He just needs to gain a few more pounds to match up to him.
About 150. 3:30 left to go in the ball game. Horns up by 12. We'll pitch it to Derek Jackson.
Got
nice
room.
block. There's the speedster.
He's gone.
Oh, you'll see ya. Adios, Derek Jackson. He's a sophomore. You'll see him again. Touchdown, Horns.
58 yards.
58, the young man was just waiting to break loose and break it out. East Bernard, Three Rivers, we're coming at you. 32-14, you can turn out these lights.
The people really are leaving now. Kevin, my father picked 35-14 on his pick sheet.
It was just a matter of time for Derek Jackson to cut loose. He's a sophomore.
And you know that makes him feel good after that fumble a while ago when
Yes, it does.
you know his head had to be...
And Coach David Hoosman going to him.
Exactly. Had the
That's
presence to go back to him. That's a lot of confidence in the young man.
Let him calm down for a series, then bring him back, give him the football. Oh, man, it was slow to start, but
Kevin,
the Horns outscored Refugio 19 to nothing here in the second half.
But, Kevin, this game was closer than this stated. I still think it's closer.
Kick is good. It's all Horns. It's all good. 33-14 Schulenburg. 3:20 left in this one. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the season for the Refugio Bobcats. Hey. 3:20 left in the season for the Refugio Bobcats. And you got to hand it to these Horns. They were down 14-13 at the half, and they've come out and have outscored Refugio 20-0.
Kevin, this is, we were talking at halftime. This is reminiscent of I was thinking of the same score when we played when Willie Mack Garza was a senior. We were down the same score, 14-13, and Lord, when Willie Mack got mad, it was over. 37-13, they ended up beating us. And I thought, oh, is this an omen? It's going to be the same thing? Other way around.
Defense stepped it up again. I mean, they played great in the first half. And they just got they got the turnovers in the second half. Schamick with a deep kick. End over end.
Nice kick.
Ball is fumbled.
Oh, a lot of black shirts.
And Moose fumbles. Schulenburg has it. Schamick has the football, but flags are down. Schamick has the football, but flags are down.
Schulenburg has the ball. The referee hadn't made a sign yet, though. He was watching the flag instead of the fumble, Kevin. So we don't know what he's going to call. He might give him the ball back.
It's obvious.
Well, he was watching the flag.
The ground didn't cause the fumble. The hard hit caused the fumble.
I couldn't tell. I didn't see it either.
It spurted out. It just spurted out. The flags are down, but look, what's the call?
I didn't see anything. What's the call going to be?
All right. Flip, Refugio. Decline. We've got the ball.
First down, Schulenburg.
What happened over across the way?
Stands are clearing out.
Alert. And I just want to see our offensive line in there one more time. Those regulators. Hujay.
They've done their job.
Urick.
The second half, they did a much better job on the line. You could see them taking control of the line of scrimmage.
Dagan and Segura. Coach Stewart and Coach Brown are on their way down with another victory under their belt. 13-0. And we're looking forward to regional championship.
And as Mr. Barry Shepard said, I heard him down here, they're clearing on the other side.
They were clearing a while ago. They're really going to clear now. 3:12 left. Two gladiators going at it, though. You can't take anything away from Refugio. Let's pitch it to Todd Anders.
I'll get him 2. 3.
Still on his feet.
We'll give him 3. He got it.
And knocked out of bounds, which only gives us more time to score. Now you really want to, if you were to score one here, people picking up the newspapers going, Schulenburg, 26 points over Refugio. My goodness.
Yeah, but that's misleading. By any means, that's misleading.
But how many people are here that are just going to pick up in East Texas, wherever, and look at the score?
That's true. And look at it. Hey, this score they're going to be surprised at. I think. I was. I am.
3 touchdowns.
I didn't. I didn't.
You said 35 to 14.
No, I said 28-14.
Oh, okay.
My father said 35-14.
I said 3 touchdowns.
I thought we'd do the same thing in the second half, but not this much.
Second down and 8, Horns. Runnels, the freshman. Runnels puts his head down.
What
to
a
the 14.
run. Nice run by a freshman.
Thomas Runnels, a freshman.
I thought they had him in the backfield, Kevin.
He just squirted out and went and did his job. 2:45 left.
I'm running out of room to write these fellows down.
Ball is at the 15-yard line.
Go, boy! Get that first down now!
And 2.5 minutes left.
I still want to congratulate Refugio on a fine season,
No
Kevin.
doubt. They lose to George West, and they've now 2.5 minutes away from losing to Schulenburg.
Playoff 3A team, George West. They played with the best.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. That defense took over in the second half like we knew they could. Runnels has some room.
Hold on to the ball. They're trying to strip.
The 10-yard line and a first down. A gain of 5 for Thomas Runnels.
He sure runs hard, Kevin, for a freshman.
Yes, he does. Well,
He looks better this week than he did last week. Last week he was a little tentative. His first game as a varsity player. Understandable. He run a lot better tonight.
You got those big regulators out there leading the way, too. Hats off again. Bozo, Kujay, Urich, Segura, Dagan, Mark.
Don't forget about the tight end. He's done his job blocking and receiving. You can't ask for more out of a young man.
Minute 50 left in the ball game. Horns 33-14. The Horn faithful want one more score.
What I don't want is an injury.
Well, no.
Or something like that to happen.
Running a basic offense. Give it to Todd. Todd to the 5-yard line.
Good 5-yard run.
5-yard every play. Yeah, that's the first we've seen of Todd. Now, last week we saw a lot of him. The week before we saw a lot
Well,
of
Raines
Todd.
was hurt last week, and you're going to see some more of him in the backfield. Raines didn't play a lot tonight. Maybe that is not all the way healed on him. He played a lot the first half. Second half, maybe they're still saying, hey, let's don't take a chance.
A minute and 10 left to go. If you were joining us earlier and you saw the crowd across the way,
This is the biggest crowd I've seen in our game.
We're still at the same game. It's just they cleared out. And Coach David Hoosman is going to do the right, do the honorary thing, the classy thing. And our flag goes down.
That's okay.
Hey, he's going to take the knee. And this one's going to wind up 33-14.
Class by a class coach.
You bet it is. A lot of class.
There's no need to rub it in.
No. Horns win by 19.
What comes around goes around, I always say, Kevin.
Hey, he knows he got a lot of young sophomores.
That's right. He's going to be seeing these guys. And they're going to be on this end of the score possibly in the next few years. You never know.
So do we. We've got a very young, young players.
It's going to be years to come in this one.
For so many years, these Schulenburg Shorthorns have just gone on and on and on and on in the playoffs.
Snap the ball one more time. This is probably close to being over.
46 seconds left. The clock will run. Jeff, you can go ahead and figure up all the stats, and we'll get this one to a quick conclusion. How about those Horns? What a job by the Schulenburg Shorthorns. And they're going to just take the delay here. Not even going to come to the football. There's the delay penalty. So the ball will be marked off 5. Back to the 12. And Schulenburg will win this one 33-14. After trailing at halftime, 14-13. The Black Attack defense forced 3 turnovers, a couple of interceptions and a fumble recovery, and just took control of the ball game. Sarton will hit the knee, and this one will be history. There he is. He hits the knee. And, and then you get something like that. A kid comes flying in, has to be stopped by the official. It's all good. It's all Horns. 33-14. The Schulenburg Shorthorns are in the Region 4 2A championship game for the 5th time in 6 years. They win it tonight, 33-14.